Are you a new or returning Minecraft player who doesn't know how to start your new world? Don't worry, I got you covered. Hello everyone, phoenixdrakenfire aka PDF here, and I'm going to be showing you today how to start your new world in both 1.18 and it should be the same in 1.19 for both Bedrock and Java. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to need to do is determine which version of Minecraft you're playing, whether it's Bedrock or Java. Kind of a few easy ways to tell. This is the opening screen for the Bedrock edition. You can see we have access to the marketplace, dressing room, and if you're not signed in, it would say sign in over here to your Microsoft account. The Java one, however, looks like this. One of the ways we can tell that this is Java edition is right up top here. It actually says Minecraft Java edition. That's going to be kind of the first big giveaway. To go ahead and start a new world, we're going to hit single player. We're going to come down here where it says create new world, which brings us to the create new world screen. Here is where you'll be able to enter the name of the world, whatever you decide it to be, and choose your game mode. Now there's a few ones you can choose from. We'll go through them quick here. Survival, standard Minecraft gameplay, hardcore, not advised if you're just starting out. It's much more difficult, and when you die, that world is done. You can't go back into it and play anymore. It is spectator only at that point. Creative mode, which is great with super flat worlds for planning out your builds, or if you just want to just be able to build without having to worry about collecting any of the blocks or worry about anything like hunger or anything. So we'll go back to survival here. Difficulty, you can choose between normal, hard, peaceful, and easy. If you're just starting out, I suggest putting it into peaceful. That way you don't have to worry about any hostile mobs. Give you a chance to kind of ease yourself into the game before you bump it up anymore. The biggest difference between the difficulty settings has to do with when it comes to zombie conversion. I mean, obviously, each higher up you go makes, as it shows, a little more difficult. In easy mode, if a zombie attacks a villager, it'll kill it every time. In normal mode, it has a 50% chance of turning it into a zombie villager. In hard mode, it's a 100% chance it'll turn it into a zombie villager. You will want that once you get into making some trading halls and other things further down the line, but that's a topic for a different video. So we'll leave it in normal for now. Then we'll come down here to more world options. This is where if you have a specific seed name or number, you can go ahead and enter it here, and where you can select the world type. Default is, as it says, just your standard Minecraft world. Super flat are great for coming up with your builds, working out different problems, and just testing different things. Large biomes are, as it says, the biomes are going to be much bigger than usual. Amplified. Before the Caves and Cliffs update, this gave you really, really tall terrain and was a great way to kind of get a different experience. I have not tried it since the update, so I don't know if that on top of the higher terrain, if that really changes much, but be warned, as it says, you will need a beefy computer to do so. Or if you'd rather your world be a single biome, you can select that as well, and the type of biome as well. But we'll leave it on default here. Bonus chest, if you want a starting chest with a few extra items in it, you would go ahead and hit that on. And then when you're all set, we'll just leave this like this, hit done, if there's any other changes we want to do here, and we will create new world. And just like that, we have ourselves a brand new Java Edition world, full of all sorts of things to explore and sheep to remove the wool from. Now let's take a look at Bedrock Edition. What we're going to do first is hit play, and then if you have any worlds, that'll show them here. But for now, we're going to go to create new. If you have any templates, which you can find in the marketplace, sometimes they have free ones. Sometimes they have many you have to pay for, but we'll create new world. And it brings up different looking, but a lot of the same options with a couple other interesting things. So you go ahead, type whatever world name you want to give your world. Choose between survival and creative. We do not have an official hardcore mode yet. Hoping we get one soon, but for now, those are the main two. Select your difficulty. Like I said, if you're brand new or it's been a while, I really suggest peaceful. No hostile mobs to worry about. Nice way to kind of ease yourself in. You can choose to have a starting map when you start your new world, and a bonus chest if you want. Bonus chest, you'll get a mixed little bag of a few starter things, as well as there's some torches around the chest, so you get a few torches right off the bat. World type, infinite, we just leave it. And this is where you would enter a seed name or number if you had it. Bedrock, however, does have something that Java does not in terms of world creation. I'm going to click on this little arrow here, and it gives you Seed Picker. You can choose where you would like to start in your world instead of just letting it randomly select for you if you want. And as you can see here, there's quite a few to choose from. You can get yourself right to a few different kinds of cities. Woodland Mansion if you want, or even here, where a stronghold would be right below you. But whether you choose one of these, that's completely up to you. Totally fine way to play it. or you can leave this blank if you want to just let it randomly select for you. Now, two options I and many others usually do when we create a new world. Show coordinates on, and we'll create a new world here in a moment just so I can show that to you. And fire spread off. Now, why fire spread off? That's just a personal thing. That way, if I want to use fire to decorate, I can. You know, say you make a nice log cabin and you want to have a roaring fire in the fireplace. With that on, you could burn your house down. With it off, you're good. So we'll go ahead and start our world here. We'll say new player world. And for the purposes of this, I'll throw it in creative. Now, just so you know, if you do select your world in creative mode at any point in time, it will turn off achievements. So if that's a thing that you are bothered by, obviously don't do it. For this, it's fine. The other thing is I usually leave my sim distance on 4. A lot of farms in Bedrock, I think, are kind of built around that. It's going to be dependent, and a lot of times the farm makers will tell you in the video, but generally I leave it on 4. So let's go ahead and click create with our totally random seed and see what we get. All right, we are in a snowy biome. Now, coordinates on, as you can see in my top left corner, shows what our position is, the X, Y, and Z. Java does not have that. They have access to a debug screen by hitting the F3 button that we do not currently have. Now, let's see here. We've got some pumpkins, sugarcane, some wood, and a grassy area over there, so not too bad. Ooh, and a village. Couldn't ask for really a much better start. And as this is creative mode, I can fly around all I like, and a abandoned portal. So yeah, this is a pretty darn interesting start. Another abandoned or ruined portal. There's that village, Ice Spikes biome. So if for some reason you're interested in this particular world, let's go ahead and take a look here. Here's the seed number for you. And it's just that easy to start your new world in both Java and Bedrock. Like I said, this should be the exact same way for 1.18 and 1.19 when that comes out in a few days. If you thought this video was helpful, go ahead, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you want to see more. My name is Phoenix, and this Phoenix has got to fly. I'll catch you next time.